Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This today's video is just gonna be a review for technically the last episode of CBB, being Cartoon Beatbox Battles episode 16, or is known as the finals. Um, it generally was a pretty hyped episode. It took about, I think it was like 4 days for the actual episode to come out. So overall, it wasn't that bad of a wait time, but I mean, still, we got quite a bit to talk about. So yeah, if you would please subscribe, because why not? You want to subscribe if you want to join the ride. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, that's all I'm asking. I'm just gonna start the video now because yes. Start off, the episode was not that bad. I think it had some funny scenes. It announced the winner, announced season 2, and announced the loser round, which are all pretty big things for a series that's tournament based. The winner, of course, was Patrick. I'm not surprised about that. I'm a little disappointed about it, but you know how it is. Um, Loser round, it seems like that's going to be a pretty big thing when that comes, and then also as well as season 2. So apparently what I'm predicting is I think season 2 will happen before loser round, and it's just going to be this whole thing. Like, we're going to get like 5 episodes of season 2, then we're going to get 1 episode of loser round or something like that, because like technically thinking about it, there's like only a certain amount of episodes in loser round, because I think we're going to first get Pennywise versus Black Panther as a like round 3 for fight, like the losers of round 3 being technically the fight for third matchup. Then after we would get uh, most likely SpongeBob versus Groot being round 2 loser round, and then Sonic versus Thanos, and then whoever wins out of those 2 matchups will fight each other in the round 2 loser round finals. Then we would get actual loser round, and then it's just whole thing. It's probably gonna be years of work, sadly, but you know how it is. It's just gonna be this extra thing he will do on top. Like, it's just this whole another thing about. Anyways, yeah, the episode was overall pretty decent. It had its pretty good funny moments. It's just generally a lot of announcements more than anything really cool. Something I did not like about it, and that's how lazy the animation was. Like, just look. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Oh my gosh. There was like also the gap between all of the episodes were generally not that good. It was a 4-month episode release, which is not necessarily bad, but that also means we're gonna get literally about 3 episodes a year, which is not necessarily a good amount of episodes we necessarily want. Like episodes a year. If like season 2 had like 100 matchups, let's just say 100, that would take decades for it to finish. I think I think it's something the problem with the animators. I don't necessarily think the animators were bad. I think they were merely rushed. Or I feel like there's not enough animators. I feel like there's like maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to assume maybe 3 or 4. I feel like it could be less, but I feel like there just needs to be more animators. I feel like it needs to have at least 10 for episodes to come out a little bit faster. And there has been a lot of shown like laziness throughout like all of like round 2 through now, but it's deeply shown episode 14, 15, and obviously SpongeBob vs. Mickey, and also season finale. There was lots of lazy animation works. Overall, I generally think this is a 5 out of 10 episode. It's just something that we waited for a long time for, just for like an announcement. It also felt really cringy, like when he was doing all that performance shows. So it was not really like a beatbox performance. It's just kind of like shown before. That's why this SpongeBob versus Mickey, I didn't really like that episode of for beatboxing, because we've already heard it before. I think it generally had a lot of lazy animation. It also just generally was just something that could have been better on a lot of different cases. But like I said, lazy animation, felt a little rushed. It also definitely was not really like something like we waited nearly like 8 months for just this finale to happen, and we kind of just got that. It was not necessarily bad because we got a lot of updates and stuff just for that episode, but it doesn't seem like a CBB should be like this. Like I feel like it like should be something different. Maybe like a Black Panther versus Pennywise fight for third, or something different. Because like without due respect, this episode was really freaking mediocre. Like if there was a tier list with ranking, I would put this in C tier because like it generally was not a great episode. It was decent. It was decent. I'll give it that. There was some announcements that generally got me hyped. Um, it's just morely him doing that Verbalaze beatbox, which I actually somewhat expected that, but yeah, he just did that, and then also just completely um brought the idea of the announcements. So overall, it generally wasn't great off beatboxing. The animation, yet again, felt really short, but yeah, 5 out of 10 is not necessarily bad. It just generally is like not good either for, especially if it's nowadays beatbox like episodes, because it's nowadays and animation should be like 10 times better. There were some things I actually really liked that were some like little detail, but we got all the official animation style for each character. Like Darkseid, we haven't seen his new animation style, but until today we've seen a lot of things that we haven't seen before. So I generally think this episode's not that bad. I think there's some things I would have changed about it that would have probably make this a little bit higher, but overall 5 out of 10 is not that bad. I'll give it that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please do subscribe and tell me what you guys think in the comments. Um, I'm gonna go cry in the corner.